Good morning, guys, or good evening. It's another week for another punching Grey Raven stuff again, and I intend to finish the Dreams Rewound. Ah, darn! I got demoted. This is fine. It's really hard to actually stay in the hero tier anyway. This is fine. Yes. Good morning, or good evening. Hope you guys are doing good. Just gonna do the small part of the dailies for now, and we'll head out to the to finish off the story. Because I'm actually like a few chapters behind already, so I gotta catch up. I really have to. And as usual, like since it's a new week, there's like a lot of things I need to like complete. There we go. Abandoned warehouse. Let's go here. This again. Bonus actions on 5. That is good. That means 1, 3. Oh, okay, that's good. Skip here. 3, 4, 7. Just pick this one. Bonus action. And then reinforcements. And then relocate on this one. Plus here. 3. Oh darn, I won't make it. Oh wow, this is fine. Right. Shop by this one. And yes, PGR. Yeah, I'm just doing the dailies for now, because I usually do this every week. Get this, then yeah, it's in. Right, mail, claim this, then go out here. Next week's type. Yes, I saw Rosetta's PV and it looks really good. My girl is back finally. Finally, she's gonna be back on the fields again. And so far, she didn't have any other frames except for her rigor. Ethan. There we go. Now we do the weeklies. Ultimate Zone. Short Haul Cradle and Phillies. Yeah, I'll start with Ephialtes. Dark. Dork. I'm going for full Gamma Triple S for pure power. I haven't really looked into Rosetta's new frame. All I know is just she's gonna have a new frame, but I'm not sure what class or element is she. I didn't really look into it. What is her element and what is her class? If I may ask. Breaker. Oh, Breaker. Huh. Oh, yeah, okay, that's pretty new. But one of those unique classes again, just like Annihilator and Observer. Yesterday going over the patch. Oh, yeah, I didn't really watched it, unfortunately. I like how sports turn into amplifier. Oh, okay. So this one would be a tank offensive, I guess. At least that's how I see. Because amplifiers are like supports that has damaging abilities, and I guess breakers are like what? Tanks that actually deals damage? I mean, Fear is already one of them. Surprisingly, yeah, Fear is like one of the exceptions, I guess. I'm messing up my combos so bad. I am not thinking of doing my combos. This is not how I usually do my combos. Because of great shred numbers and gives more shred during Matrix. Yeah, that sounds like a tank that has a lot of damage or debuffs. Wait, Da Vinci has 6? Ooh. If you have 6 of them on a character, basically cooldown to proc. Oh, that's something you don't see every day. And now I guess people will now start abusing this QTE stuff now. Okay. Last round. I'm gonna do this right. There's Steam release? Wait, they're gonna have a Steam release? Ooh. Oh, that'd be so good. At least I can say I can crunch those numbers in PGR. Wait, when did they plan to release the Steam version of PGR? That is so cool though. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be next week. That is so cool. Oh, welcome to the stream. He's so tanky. Yeah, broadcast running the playlist. Yeah, most likely. Most likely. It's usually that way. You can see if they're actually propagating pretty well. If they started off as an indie game and then they started to become something well known in Steam, or rather, they're gonna release on Steam. At least that's how I see things. Because if I'm gonna compare it to how Warframe actually started back then, Warframe started as a game that's out of Steam, and then when they garnered a certain amount of number of people playing the game, they decided to join in Steam. Now people are playing on Steam. No, okay, I'm curious on something. So if they're gonna be on Steam, does that mean they'll also be on Epic Games as well? Or not really? Right, almost done. Yeah, I'm pretty much finishing this. Okay. I have to do the Warzone. Laser Alloy Nihil. That is fine. It's kinda sad I didn't get a live CUB. Darn. Oh well. Oh, because I'm doing well for the start of the week. Because it can be hectic now. And enemies.
あなたはここへ逃げるの。獣、逃げなさい、逃げなさい。
Here. Come on. I made a mistake on that one. Sorry. Yeah, I messed up my combo so bad. Oh dear. Mm-hmm. 50 seconds. 1, 2, 4.
求めるのは天の宣告苦難を超え心を済ませます。見届けなさい。これが私ようやく神聖へと導きます。ごめん、あいつらを切り裂く。獣、逃げなさい、逃げなさい。
12, 11, 10. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Not time. If I had one more second. I kind of messed up a bunch of my combinations there. This is fine. I'll fix that. I'll fix it. I'll fix my techniques. Yes. Welcome to the stream. One. There. Yes. Am I? No, I'm doing good. Doing good. Thanks for asking. I'm just doing like my dailies for now, and then I'll continue the story later. I gotta do my combos perfectly. Second cast. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. There we go. Next. 1, 2. There we go. Do 10. There. Next. Okay. Yes, again. And 1, 2, 3. Flick. There. Kick. There we go. Again. Cast ultimate again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, Sigh.
あなた天才的なタッチ。やはりこの物語も結末は変わらない。
Cast this.
この程度の時計
One.
真実を
Cast
受け入れな
this.
さい。
Two.
これ
Charge.
で終わり。天才的なタッチ。
There
終
you go.
焉の音を聞きなさい。溶けて消えなさい。抵抗なんて無
There.
効果
Second cast.
真実を受け入れなさい。
One. I need to die. Two. Three.
これ
There
で
we go.
物語はここで終焉の音を聞きなさい。
Yes. How are you how's it doing? How's your Monday or Sunday?
溶けて消えなさい。見せてあげる。あなたの知らない景色をお返しするわ。あなたの望む奇跡を抱きしめなさい。やはりこの物語
Wave 19.
結末は変わらない。
Come on.
見せてあげる。あなたの知ら
One,
ない景
two,
色
three, 4, 5.
をこのまま私が先導します。やはりこの物語
Ah,
も
oops. Wrong. Wrong button.
結末は変わらない。この手意識、真実を受け入れなさい。静まりなさい。これで終わり。
There you go.
物語終焉の音を聞きなさい。
7 seconds.
天才
I mess up the combo again. Alright.
抵抗真実を受け入れな
Oh
さい。
dear.
偽りの存在よ。これで終わり。
To appear on my buddy's Zico's latest
あなた
video.
と共に
Over 100 toggles. And so to imagine. Oh, thanks. Yes, I do have it on my other, because whenever I do streams like these, like playing games, streaming games rather like this, it's a different model. I'm using the more optimized one. The only the 100 one only appears during my VR streams. Oh, first place. There we go, first place on the leader squad. This is fine, but I could have done better. Right, next is yes. I mean, also like ultimate function on YouTube as well has the same function on Twitch. Like, you know, Twitch has their own redeem system. On my YouTube, they also have the same too. So if you want to read more about it, there's also like my card actually has those details if you want to read it. And then there we go. Limpidity. I guess I've done most of the dailies, and let's see, events. Yep, all clear. Now I can go and continue my main story, and I've saved up for my next banner. This is good. Oh wait, there's Norman Revival. Oh dear. Wait, how long do I have? 9 days. Oh, okay, never mind. I could take time in this one. Right, start time. Yeah, so I'm backtracking or reminiscing every single event that has transpired in the game. And I have to say, this thing is actually really, really good. So, just a small recap. Yeah, we started on discussing like how Ishmael made us travel back in time. Then these two, Vanessa and Bambinata's history, like before Bambinata became, well, actually was in service of Vanessa for the longest time. And then we have Lee having his very first frame to actually enter the tower back then. But for some reason the tower is not there. I don't know why, but what I noticed in Dream's Ruin is that Vonnegut is losing his marbles. Like, where is the tower? What happened to them? Why hasn't descent yet? Where is my tower? So then we have Ayla and her adventure with the Iris Marble, or Iris Warble, in Constellia. And then we have Lucia Alpha. Well, having I think this is the event during the I'm trying to recall. I think this is a Project Winter, the Fort Winter rather, event. Then we have 21 and Vera, where 21 actually rescued Vera from her old buddy, which got converted into a corrupted virus, or a corrupted version of it. So, and of course, she also unleashed her full feral form on this part of the story. Then we have Echo Alyssa, where she and her armor like went to a new adventure after the events of killing off the CEO of Chrono Industries. Yeah, that Chrono is a douche so much. Then we have Lamia, where she met the Communants. Well, we're not sure if it's a clone or not, but we don't even know which is the original form. And of course, she also battled against Sithla as well during the events. Then we have Watanabe and his leadership towards Forsaken. So he beaten down his mentor, who actually led Oasis, and because his mentor was so into revenge, of how Babylonia has been being biased about treating their people, and he wants to get his revenge towards the station itself by blowing it up to smithereens, using all those missiles that are in space in each and every satellites that are on there. So Watanabe is there to stop, like, yeah, we shouldn't really do revenge, it's not even worth it. He just doesn't like war. So, and then we have Lady Chu, and she led her people from the attack on Kowloon, and sent them to the Tabula Akasha server area to protect them during the invasion by the so-called Emperor. Yeah, I have to admit, this event was actually really, really insane, especially when what was her name? Han Ying got herself injured badly by Schultz, like the defector from the Church of Machina. And then we have finally we're going to Teddy's story from Data Space Phantom. Are you time traveling? Did you mess everything up? Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I do not like time traveling. It poses so much problems compared to, like, quote-unquote fixing it. You know what they say, if there's a certain time that you fuck things up, just fuck it up. However, these advancements, the new central purification filters can't completely eliminate the punishing virus. While the filters drive it away, the virus slowly reforms in areas outside the safe zones. In place without the new filters, dead zones gradually merge into vast regions, becoming breeding grounds for red tide and more terror creatures. These creatures are slowly evolving. Yet the people of Babylonia have no time to worry about these looming disasters. The elites have unanimously shifted their focus from external threats to internal affairs, specifically fixating on information leaked from Gestalt. More precisely, they're obsessed with the timestamp attached to that information. There's nothing in Gestalt that corresponds to this timestamp. I think she's trying to I'm trying to recall what happened here. So the problem is the Gestalt has a bug. I didn't think it's because the Gestalt has a bug. Yeah, if that's the case, the response team would have acted tomorrow to handle the case. This bug would cause threat Babylonia. It's not a bug. Someone's already pinpointed its time period. I'm just the unlucky soul who got stuck in the mission of tracing this timestamp back to its original coordinates. This thing just doesn't exist before the leak. And good luck trying to reverse engineer it with conventional methods once intercepted. Yeah, because Gestalt, or rather the virus that's actually inside it is actually not of this origin. Straight from the Golden Age, right out of Dominic's impenetrable chasm of zeros and ones. From beyond that unsolvable data wall from inside Gestalt. Yeah, I think Teddy managed to correctly theorize that the data that they're actually seeking is actually not of this timeline. The sad thing will have a breach. And if it does, would anyone be able to get through? No, my professional assessment is no. But unfortunately, nobody's going to listen to me. Those pencil pushers who fuss over meeting minutes always have some crazy idea about the past. They can't wait to make their glorious mark in the history books, writing, "This is the decision that turns the page of humanity's history, leading us into a new era." Yeah, pencil pushers. Did you find something? Not yet, but 3, 2, 1. Got it. The final coordinate. Yeah, she's a freaking genius. Coordinates. Nobody even remembers when we first stepped into Gestalt. We only wanted to use its computing power to upgrade the invert device. People lose insight of their original purpose is exactly rare. My self-interest just rewrites what people set out to do. The Normans really went all out to make that happen. Those people are so hung up on digging up anything about Dominic from Gestalt or Reactor Number 1, but they're so shallow they completely missed the point. Are you talking about the info Gestalt set, or are you talking about Dominic? It's Gestalt, okay? Gestalt. No, Darren's eyes, giving it a sidelong glance. That message with the air stamp, the one Gestalt put out. What is Gestalt really thinking? It's a click of a code lock breaking the silence as Asimov appears in the room. Dark circles heavy under his eyes. Yeah, he hasn't rested. Is the information trace complete? Seriously, did you even need to ask? The data wall coordinates that Excelynne and I tracked while deep in Gestalt? They're already in the encrypted document I just sent to you. Anything new pop up? No, same old. The data walls are still a brick wall, blocking access to the secret space core. We're only seeing a few chinks in the armor. Even though everything points to us being able to crack it open, I'm sticking to my guns. I could try to hijack it using the lower level protocol, but Gestalt's database might just activate its own defense and take a hit. The code for Gestalt's foundational database has been lost, and they shuffled for ages. So there's no telling how much damage we're talking about, which means If we hijack Gestalt, sure, we might just snag the tech thereafter, but there's also a good chance we could blow Gestalt's entire foundational database to smithereens. Ooh. So that's a risk. Once you actually go inside Gestalt and try to take some of its thing, then you could actually blow up the entire thing, causing an instability on Babylonia, and most likely it might crash down to Earth, which is not so nice. Brainless idiots. The parliamentary vote won't be derailed just because a few tech folks are against it. Science Council scholars pushing to open the data wall reckon that they can mimic the safety protocols from the Inver device experiments by setting up an isolation zone with Gestalt. That's not an easy way to actually do it on Gestalt. The idea is to cordon off all operations to this zone. That way, if anything goes south, they can just jettison the zone and keep most of Gestalt's modules intact. Yeah, that's not gonna help. The fruits of the Golden Age, nobody can pass that up. Especially not when they've already snagged partial blueprints of the Inver device. The writing's on the wall for this one. Commander Nicholas' proposal received 52.8% support, 35.1% opposition, and 12.1% abstentions. The proposal passes. So we're actually going to breach the friggin' data wall. I should do it. Have a seat and put this on. Asbov and I are hooking the invitation up to this full sensory simulation device. Then you'll be able to access the information inside. Are you sure this will decode the invitation? Sure you can. We're talking apart the underlying architecture of the invitation after Teddy cracks the conundrum data lock. I keep on decoding the remaining portions. The code itself isn't rocket science, but its arrangement is all over the place with unusual boundary condition judgments. While digging through the Science Council's internal database, I stumbled upon a similar code structure pattern. This is it. The full sensory simulation device. Ooh. That's right. I'm looking at the code she wrote. It's a real spaghetti of complexity. Yet somehow that jumble just works. Yes, the typical programming dilemma. Like every single time we actually code something and there's like a bunch of spaghetti codes, and then if it works, it works. You don't touch it anymore. The code structure for the invitation is practically a dead ringer for the full sensory simulation device. Alright, enough talk. Let's just give it a whirl. Once we're inside, I'll punch in the right keys, and Asimov will keep an eye on the machine the whole time. If anything goes south, we'll yank the plug immediately. But don't sweat it. You're totally safe. Really? Then I trust her. She's really smart. That's the part where we went for a dive. You're here. Static voice echoes from all directions within the dark void. You finally got the key, but the tower isn't growing anymore. Who? No need to worry. It's just a ghost floating through a data space, a mere shred of history that no longer exists. Dominic? Is Dominic part of the Gestalt? But I'm not hooked up to the Gestalt. Everything's connected. You're here because something's off. picked up on an anomaly. Anomaly? You've got the key, but the tower isn't growing anymore. Are you a time traveler? Did you mess everything up? Ooh. Okay, so this thing actually figured out by deducing all the anomalies that has happened. Then that would mean I just screwed things up. Well, technically I'm a time traveler. Technically speaking. Dominic seems to weigh his suspicions for a moment before speaking again. So, do you know where the advanced team is? Advanced team? That phrase is like a firework in my mind. A quick burst before it's gone. In that flash, fuzzy images pop up on the edge of my vision. A madman covered in white mist slumped on a couch, sorting out his suicide note. Oh, it's fun again. AKA Dominic, AKA Dr. What was his other name? I forgot his other name. He has like a bunch of names. Right, you've handled all the infected within your reach. Keep the force field equipped protective suit on. Welcome to the advanced team. I hope I'm doing well. Oh, Trout. Right. That's his other name. Professor Trout. The current technology has its limits. My consciousness is cluttered with too many other voices, but digitizing remains essential. You're looking for someone to take over the Agent Zero's authority, and I'm curious to see what possessing such power is like. But first, one must shed their human form. These symptoms of yours, they're remarkably similar to the effects of Agent Zero's authority. If there are no secrets about you, I don't know. Then it means you've eventually merged with Chaos and taken Agent Zero's place. The hazy visions gradually fade, leaving only empty darkness before me. I'm sorry, but I don't know anything about an advanced team. Even though an invitation came from Nanami, revealing what I know to someone whose identity isn't clear would be unwise. So you're not a time traveler after all. But the new central purification filter core clearly has tech from way further in the future. The data ghost mutters to itself. You're Dominic. How can you not know this stuff? Dominic was never a know-it-all. Besides, it's just a echo of Dominic's consciousness left behind before he went into Reactor 1. Where's the real Dominic? The real Dominic might still be kicking around in the fog. Isn't it Reactor 1? The one in Reactor 1 is just the final Dominic. What a confusing way to put it. It's a pretty tangled story. Let's figure out what to share with you right now. Dominic, the primordial one, leads the advanced team into the Terror Tower. After recycling its core, he vanishes into the fog. Through an invitation, he picks inheritors in this world. These successors who take on the Dominic's identity turn themselves into unearthing deeper secrets within the mind and pushing back punishing fires. But after a certain point, no messages from the primordial one have come through for ages. So, no one can confirm Dominic's current status. The fog is a space inside the Terror Tower. A long time ago, Dominic left behind coordinates to a spot in the fog that could receive messages. Based on our calculations, that location should be where the Terror Tower manifests. Now, since the Terror Tower isn't showing up, the fog is naturally impossible to enter. Who's doing these calculations? About to get stalled. After we discovered that Terror Tower hadn't disappeared, the Gestalt ran the numbers. The results suggest someone from the future might have reversed time, stopping the Terror Tower from growing. You used to think the time travelers on the advancement had pulled it off. You keep bringing up the Terror Tower, but what even is it? Yeah, that was the tower where Hyperion Lee actually managed to seal it off. Seems a bit uneasy, pausing for a moment before slowly starting to talk. Doesn't really know much either. Dominic just mentioned that it signals impending doom. It seems to have the powers that go beyond dimensions and can only be controlled with keys. The invitations. The invitations are just one piece of the puzzle. Their whole point is to wreck the Terror Tower's core and then recycle it. For more information, Dominic himself is the only one who would know. So these invitations are just to clue me in all this? Not entirely. This info is actually a bonus. Only loaded this invitation with extra data after realizing the Terror Tower hadn't shown up. Originally, the invitation was simply a way to pass on knowledge. Dominic picks up a spark and sends it out. Whoever catches it becomes the new Dominic. Oh, wait, does that mean Vonnegut is the new Dominic? Would you up me for becoming the new Dominic? Well, I guess he's trying to be the Dominic. Well, I mean, he is Dominic. And does that mean I'll become the new Dominic if I actually accepted the invitation? Because back then, I rejected the invitation. Now we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I still refused. Dominic has already won, has already done what history asked. Our job is now to make our own decisions and push forward. Simply carrying on the past wishes isn't the way. So that's your choice. So be it. Time's ticking, and this information will soon vanish. Hidden beneath this invitation is an information black box only you can open. The last known coordinates of where Dominic's messages hit are also tucked away in the information black box. We're hitting the wall here. Hold on. Were you the one who put up those data balls in Gestalt? Yes. What's behind those ones isn't just old Golden Age echoes. Way too much time has passed. Those data walls are falling apart. They're going to crumble eventually, and even if nobody tries to open them. Think of it as the last gift to humanity. It's time to leave. Dominic has laid it all out for me in the invitation. Invitation to Terror Tower, the fog. As I'm just down cryptic terms on his terminal, connecting dots, trying to make sense of their relationships. I think I'm finally getting it. I think I'm on the same page too. First off, there's the Terror Tower, which can be the harbinger of disaster. Yes, its appearance is the Crimson Spiral Tower. That's how it looks like. It most likely dates back to Dominic, the one they call the primordial one. The Terror Tower appears to have third-dimensional abilities, or perhaps it allows travel through time. But to control the Terror Tower, you need the keys, and the invitation you're holding is part of them. The other part remains a mystery to us. So based on what you saw, Dominic's explanation, and what Vonnegut told us, what did you do to the tower? Ascending the tower with a normal mortal body? That's impossible. Yes. I started speaking in a grave tone in the dimly lit room. The Terror Tower was originally supposed to show up in this world at a specific point in time, but it never appeared. So basically, someone fucked up the timeline. Or, I don't know. Because the Terror Tower serves like as a butt plug for things. Probably something worse. Probably. It seems ever since then, my deja vu visions have been getting weaker and further from what actually happens. Ooh. For some reason, something still messed with things, and the terror just never showed up. Yes. Could be a couple of things. Yeah, Vonnegut's convinced you meddled with something in the future and Thomas got you pegged as a time traveler. Yep. I mean, considering that the commander was able to, well, he arrived in the future where Ishmael was, where we came from, like the unknown origin, and then Ishmael brought us to, well, to this timeline. So, did you actually pull some strings in the future? Me? But I'm just a human. Well, that's what I would think. Besides, if I really did something big in the future, would I have just killed Vonnegut? Maybe because you twist the future, not the past. Remember those war after effects we talked about in that meeting, right before you saved Selena from the time prison? Yeah, could have been the moment your future self popped back in. Yeah, I would say that that would be impossible, but timey-wimey stuff. Even the craziest ideas are fair game. There's no way for us to prove any of this, is there? Time itself will prove it to us. It's about time. Let's kick off our investigation with the data wall. Let's see if there's really something beyond the data wall. Something more than just Golden Age relics. Science Council. Protocol decryption is complete. Initiating hijack. Well, this is actually peculiar. I didn't even know why Karen is even in here. I mean, sure, they're kind of like a love-hate buddies kind of thing. It's just a really funny duo, but why is Karenina here? Wait, what? Now when Gestalt's data wall opens, the hall plunges into darkness. Only crimson warning alerts frantically flash across the screen. This is like one of the worst chances that actually happened. Looks like a dark star that can devour even light. So it has come to this moment after all. Where human is racing against time before disaster strikes. The past remains unchanged. So once again, the arrival of punishing begins on December 2160. Okay, so basically this is like how the punishing virus actually came to be from Reactor 1, where the virus was actually from the future. Like distant future. The Terror Tower never descended in the Ascension network. When the punishing arrived on Earth, it first targeted the cornerstone of human civilization information itself. Yes, that'll be the Reactor 1. So it infiltrated the largest information hub at that time, Gestalt. If punishing were to take control of Gestalt, then given enough time, its mimetic contamination could seep into civilization itself, even into language. When that happens, Earth's future would be lost entirely. But when the virus broke out on December 20th, that trait was stripped away by humanity. Only an empty shell remained. And that is the punishing virus humanity knows now. Over time, this empty shell infected countless constructs, machines, and humans, and was gradually filled with information that belonged to Earth. Bit by bit, it became Earth's own specialty, a network, Ascension Network. Dark Star is about to be released. If it merges with Ascension Network, now that the Terror Zone is gone, Lynne, what will you do to fight against Lynne? Oh right, she needs the Ascension Network to actually fight Excelynne. So in this case, Luna would have lost, like, pretty badly. She gazed into the distance at the A1 airport, already reduced to ruins by Excelynne. Yeah, Luna's not gonna survive this. I'm beginning to wonder why Cradle's here. I mean, she was the one of the annoying ones during the events. This is a story of civilizations. They fall, rise, and then fall again. There's always a pattern to follow. So what happens next? What's my script? What's good? Has my script been interrupted? What now? Why isn't anyone here? What am I supposed to do? Oh, Cradle's lost. Darn. In the distant room, the Merciful One watches everything unfold below. Ah, and you too. The Terror Tower never descended, and Agent Zero never got their hands on Cradle's body within the Red Tide. Well then, grow freely from now on. Perhaps you also represent a new possibility. Hey, now we go to the Dark Star, or also known as the mimetic contamination. So, seems like we're gonna fight here. Destined choice and slow but sure. Yeah, we're going for the Ascendants. Far from the safe zones, Vonnegut searches for traces of the Terror Tower, accompanied by the newly hatched Chaos. Ever since Chaos was born, the Dark Agent has been obsessively looking for the hidden Terror Tower deep within the earth, like a child digging for potatoes farmers in mist. As expected, he hasn't had any luck. Mister, I have looked in a lot of places, just like you asked. The third basement level of the Copperfield Aquarium, it's been completely wrecked beyond recognition by a construct named Bianca. The small island near the aquarium is practically clear. After Bianca and the Grey River Commander left, it's as if the punishing virus was never there. Even the Red Tide you left to nurture Chica was completely dried up. The Puglia Forest Park ruins. That place is a complete wasteland now, mister. There's absolutely nothing left there. The Fort Winter? No signs of punishing concentration there either. Ooh. Every single thing actually disappeared. Seriously? Kids in distance, Vonnegut's expression is still as a pond. What about the Red Tide? Any progress with the Terror creatures? No, mister. The Terror creature's evolution has hit a snag. Someone higher up than me has taken over their development. Most likely that girl, Cradle. She's not quite what he'd accustomed before, or documented before. Her appearance hasn't changed, but she doesn't have the formidable power he expected. The world is getting more and more unpredictable, and none of it is good news. So it's holding back to the Terror Tower. Ever since the Copperfield crime incident, he's completely lost touch with his counterpart in the tower. To avoid catching the eye of higher powers, his counterpart in the tower always plays it close to the vest when sharing information about this world. but because of that, his current self has completely lost any edge in understanding what's going on. He's like a blind man feeling an elephant, helplessly grasping at this world, who changed the future. He perhaps a Grey Raven commander who genuinely seems to know nothing about it. He also sought out Lynne, but she remains trapped in the Ascension Network's crystals. Besides, she would never sacrifice herself for human civilization anyway. Yeah, I'm curious now. Who the hell's pulling strings? She's not worth your concern. As for Babylonia, Darkstar has fallen into the dead zone. Darkstar. It's a contaminating pneumatic Dominic sealed away. Looks like Dominic's plan has failed as well. After a long heavy silence, Let's finally raises his head and looks at the agent, a question in size. Mister, are you leaving? I'll leave this place, but not yet. I need to embark on a long journey. It's a final territory no matter what. Once he locates it, he can use the return ticket to enter and finally put an end to all this. He doesn't know it, but his return ticket feels almost perfectly this time. Yet, without the territory, all these carefully laid plans are nothing but a pipe dream. It's like having a key, but you have no lock to actually open the door. The door is completely shut. Darn. You have a lock, but it doesn't have a keyhole. I've heard Rose might still be alive. I'll stay alive, at least until I can verify it myself. I mean, Rose is still here. She's been Asimov. In the forest, right on the edge of the dead zone, the vegetation whispers and rustles in the cold December wind. Okay, so I guess we're about to move around. And Dominic, he vanished into the Terra Tower's mysterious fog. All these shifts, all these changes, they all lead back to one thing. The Terra Tower never showed up. So if anyone really, took the Terra Tower's manifestation from the future, when would it pop now? And what was that future person really after? Yeah, this is actually nuts. So we're in a timeline where the tower didn't actually appear, and everything's going crazy. I don't know which one's worse. He's there. I come in peace. I'm here to cut a deal. Honest. Now no going with patience. Wait, what I click? What did I click? Yeah, I'm in the business of making deals with incidents. Okay. It almost perfectly lines up with when Darkstar showed up in Gestalt. What I'm trying to say. That's when the Ascension Network anomaly happened. I'm guessing we're on the same page here. An Ascension Network anomaly. Yes. A while back, the Ascension Network had an anomaly that completely trapped Luna. Luna. Despite not being connected to the Ascension Network, she immediately senses something off with Luna. It was Excelynne. She was the noise that once belonged to Luna, a part of her that was cut away after this static is removed and gradually becomes independent. Ron starts calling her Excelynne. She's coming for me. She's breathing down my neck. An essential network only throws its weight behind the strongest agent. Plain and simple. It couldn't care less if it's Luna or not. The instant the essential network starts shifting gears, Luna feels Lynne slipping away from her consciousness. Oh, so Luna, yeah, I was right. Luna would have definitely lost in this battle because the tower didn't appear. Imagine fighting not Luna but Excelynne herself again, and it's not pretty. Sergeant Luna of her agent privileges and handed them straight to Excelynne. So what's our plate now? The Red Tide. When I was tied down by punishing, I caught a glimpse of those Red Tide projections. That was when I realized the Red Tide's true purpose: to suck up dark information stored within the Ascension Network. This is the only way Earth's information can be fully integrated into punishing. But how do you even tap into the Red Tide's power? Egg. Oh, is it a seedless egg? Or... But there isn't enough time. Did you say she'd be here any moment? There's no time left. I feel interference. A piece of her own God is barreling towards her. Just so I can get enough power and fast. Darn. Run. Track down Grey Raven. Grey Raven Commandant. Yeah. Figure out how to get the Grey Raven Commandant here. Luna stumbles back to where she was once held captive. I'm going to use these punishing crystals to link up with the Red Tide and pull power from it. That'll help me bypass the filter and get my agent powers back. During this whole thing, I need the Grey Raven Commandant to help steady my mind. Ah, okay, that's a gamble. Watch that. It says, team up with Lamia and find a way to channel the Red Tide to me. I have to immerse myself into Red Tide here. So we're actually gonna help Luna to do a deep mind connection. Welcome to the stream.
無駄よ。
お楽しみはこれからさ。
ごちそうな奴らも来てる。こっちに気づかないでよ。
Okay, this massive gem can effectively. Oh, I'm here on a defense mission. Let's do this.
その程度の抵抗なんて風より解かれし力。我が刃と化せ。聖書を突き。歯ごたえないわ。気をつけて。マスクをつけた変なやつが来てる。
I can't play as Roland. Let's go.
どこへ逃げる？今だ。クライマックス。観客の皆様がじっと見てるよ。観客の皆様がじっと見てるよ。観客の皆様がじっと見てるよ。
Stay down. Oh, someone went through. Uh-oh.
観客の皆様がじっと見てるよ。
Stay down.
観客の皆様がじっと見てるよ。
Now we gotta keep her undistracted. Okay. Yep, she's fine. More red tides. Let's go.
宿命の風は私が断ち切る。その程度の全力でかかってきた風より解かれし力。我が刃と化せ。聖書を歯応えないわ。
痛いな。ピエロショーを見てみて。観客の皆様がじっと見てるよ。
宿命の風は
There.
私が断ち切る。
Oh,
風よ
someone's
り
going
解か
through.
れし力。我が刃と化せ。
I gotta defend her.
手加減をしない。
観客の皆様がじっと見てるよ。
手加減をしない。無駄な抵抗はやめなさい。聖書を
痛い。ピエロショーを見てみて。
もう一度よ。
There you go.
あなたは鍵となるの。昇格ネットワークの頂点へと
Oh, we're actually fighting Excelynne in here. Yeah, so this is the fight where she tries to engage Lynne inside of her. This is not gonna be pretty.
溶けて消えなさい。崩壊なさい。真実を受け入れなさい。溶けて消えなさい。これで終わってやなさい。歌方、粉砕。
Ow, freaking.
終焉のリズムで踊りましょう。真実を受け入れ造されないわ。
Oh, nice.
真の力を感じなさい。
It's like one more time. Okay, so I was able to defeat Excelynne, but in a different way. Okay, I thought she's gonna lose it. Luna. It's almost over. I didn't even finish speaking. The savage crimson tide surges skyward, morphing into towering waves. Meanwhile, the girl enveloped in the red tide keeps her eyes tightly shut, suspended amidst crimson thorns. Murky moonlight pierces through the dark clouds, instantly flooding the entire forest. She won. No matter how many times it falls, there's only one moon in the world. The red tide and the rustling forest falls on as Luna slowly opens her eyes. Luna? The reborn girl stares up the moonlight of the horizon as if still lost in that endless hell. I still haven't answered my question, Luna. Ascension Network's will is essentially information from the dead clusters of similar designs or emotions. It uses this information to filter for matching agents. Luna, born from hatred, can only command information representing hatred. So, do you still hate humans? Now, whose will are you standing by? Now I stand beside no one's will. My faith and emotions belong to me alone. I simply ache for a real future. I'm using this yearning to call to those who will follow me. No matter what, I owe you. I thank you this time. We both got what we came for. That's all. Yes, we both got what we needed. Remember to the unknown cradle. Team up with Lynne just makes more sense in the quicker path. And there's still that promise between us, isn't there? I'll hold up my end of the bargain. Alright? Looks like your reinforcements are about to arrive. I hope this cooperation doesn't cause you any trouble. I look forward to our next meeting. In a desolate wasteland, starlight cascades down upon the plains. Lynne hovers in midair, her gaze sinking deep into the mine as she organizes the power extracted from the red tide. The voices within the red tide are chaotic and overwhelming. It's like sifting through someone else's entire life. Lynne examines the past through intricate, intertwined images. Some images are picture perfect, while others are completely shattered. In some images, they're like stories she's never experienced. The one winged girl stands calmly in the high air, looking down at the phone booth, illuminated by only a trace of warm light. Another her is down there, dialing a number that should have no one to answer it. Yeah, I remember that part. It's as if she's stumbled upon something that shouldn't be seen. A white mist surrounds a part of her mind, desperately concealing certain images. This entire piercing glance, an eerie red tide overflowing with strange information and their deaths. Yeah, this is that one feature where everybody lost. And he quickly shoves the disturbing visions deep within her mind before her eyes snap open in the soft moonlight. Are you right? Yeah, I managed to figure out the clutter. I'll have this chunk of power from the red tide sorted out soon. What did you see? Nothing much. It's all still pretty hazy. Perhaps something's already changed, but it's alright. Hearing their conversation, Roland and Lamia walk over from nearby. Even if it costs me everything, I won't let that feature happen. Even if the price is her own life. Specks of golden light drift down on the quiet wasteland. Well, what just happened? It's nothing. Let's get moving. Stepping through the moonlight washing over the land. The Excelynne start searching for their future in this brand new world. Yeah, I think she's really lost it here. Strange. Could have done it. Her own power isn't strong enough to trace it back to the source. Why do you keep getting this nagging feeling that things shouldn't be this way? I keep feeling like someone should be coming to find me. But why? Hasn't anyone come? Why? Who stole my script? Yeah, it seems like everything's actually a mess. Then, I wonder what happened here, because this is the part where, like, I can see the peak part of the story. What is that? Lucia staggers forward, pushing down a hidden pain deep within her mind. Just at the edge of her sight, a boisterous crowd gathers, their cheers echoing as they watch a figure step into the tower. don't. Lucy's pupils shrink to pinpricks as an unshakable terror grips her chest. It's dangerous inside. Cold sweat beads on her forehead as Lucia bolts upward into the experimental chamber. Lucia? Is that a crimson tower? He's never laid eyes on a crimson tower or purple spherical forests, nor has she ever heard the term clean zone. Ah, yes, the clean zone. It's blank. The tower. Both Hyperion and Pyro saw visions of the tower during frame adaptation. Is there anything unusual with the Pyro frame? Nope, the mind's fluctuation from this frame transfer are all within acceptable parameters. Something's bothering you. Lucy just told me she saw the tower too. If it's not mind fluctuations, then why? If the absurd hypothesis is actually true, then it's possible that both of these frames have to some degree formed a connection with the Terror Tower. Therefore, what the Imperial might have captured is the information preserved by the punishing. Deal with that. The data that simply doesn't belong to this reality. Yeah, pretty much. As for the Pyro frame, its power set is a modified Omega core. Yeah, that's like one of the best things that Pyro actually has to offer. Unending energy. Where is information for punishing is from past or the future? Only time will tell. Taking at least 3 months to make sure everything runs smoothly. Sure. Hold on. Gently. Yeah, gently pat her hand. Yes, I know, I just... Aww. Let's head back to the lounge. She gives it a vignette nod. Her hand stays glued to your arm. Aww. It's a rare moment without any missions. And both Lee and Liv are in the lounge. Liv's busy maintaining her Levigan while Lee polishes your sidearm. Wait, Lucia, you're back. Are you alright? Did something go wrong during the frame transfer? Then the sidearm moves closer to you. Nothing too serious? Yeah. Casually closing the door, you gesture to Lee. He instantly gets it and starts checking the room security and privacy measures. Once everything's locked down, all 4 of you gather around to take a seat. That's smart. Mrs. Frame transfer isn't just blur. She also sees the tower. Asimov thinks he might have tapped into information embedded within punching. As you repeat Asimov's theory, Lee's expression turns grave. If Asimov's theory is correct, after my frame transfer during a field mission, I pushed my frame to its absolute limit. When I went into overload, that's when I saw that tower. I paused and thought. Back then, I seem to have picked another information too, but it's the It's buried deep in my mind. I've tried to take it up a few times, but it's like chasing smoke. No trace of it. And that's a number. That can't be right. The terror tower is located there. The loop's been broken. It's time for you to go. Oh. I think Asimov's theory is highly plausible. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep discussing about this terror towers appearing in their minds, deep mind during the transfer. But why does it happen only in times of overload? Or yeah, I think it requires an overload to actually see it. Everything is changing. But don't worry. No matter what, we'll face it together. I'm sure it's going to work. No matter what happens, she will protect you, no doubt about it. Oh, well, Puzzle. Welcome, welcome. This used to be a thriving town, with research facilities popping up all over, drawn by the prestige of housing the first zero-point reactor. I'm doing good, I'm just trying to, finish this part of the story. Well, it's all about reminiscing stuff, and at the same time, well, unfolding something quite different in the story. Yes. Yes, it is interesting. Because in this timeline, I'm actually dealing with different timelines right now. So the old timeline I was in before, there was a tower, Crimson Tower, and now in this timeline it's all gone. Where is the tower? Yes, I'm dealing with I'm dealing with timey-wimey stuff. It's a good thing I managed to catch on to the timey-wimey stuff here. Right then, is this where Dominic vanished? Yeah, so how'd you doing? I'm gonna lurk, I'll be hanging around. Right, well, lurk well. With the library looking like this, come look at Bennett. Is Zero-Point Reactor 1 actually still running? You bet it is. Stuff built in the Golden Age isn't going to crumble out just after a few decades of bad weather. Plus, no one's gotten here before us. The basic setup should still be good to go. Past the hospital, across the bridge, walks by a string of completely empty trash cans. Here. And done. Gonna have Excelynne 2 days, so... Oh! Well, you better get yourself some rest. And also, mind if I give you a simple suggestion? Try eating dark chocolates. Especially probably during the exam and during the exam, because before and during the exam, I think dark chocolates are fine because they have antioxidant properties, and they should help. Yes, dark chockies. Yes, these antioxidants can actually help you think things. Should also keep you awake during the test as well. Yeah, and try not to eat too, like, way too full during the exam or before the exam. Like, just eat the right amount, not too much, because you'll fall asleep if you do. This machine's the red warning lights flashing frantically, starting to run aimlessly through the streets. It's usually really buzzing in here. At my first time sleeping mid-exam. Well, you can try my method and see if that makes you feel sleepy. Right, enjoy. It just strolls along, hurrying right alongside the captain, making the way to the ultimate destination. Are you sure this will work? He still looks worried. I'm not sure, but it's the only shot we've got right now. We've got to find someone to step into Agent Zero's shoes. Otherwise, if Agent Zero comes down to Earth and no one's ready, this world will be swallowed whole by the contamination too. Besides, the tower is definitely coming down. We burst into this world back then because 0-point reactor 1 fired up, which is also what set off the punishing outbreak. So perhaps the tower can come down here again the moment 0-point reactor 1 restarts. So, we still don't know why the tower hasn't come down. It's because of the Grey Ribbon Command. You sure? I can't be sure. But it has to be the Grey Ribbon. Like, it has to be the command. Before I came here, I wanted to see Luna, but she didn't know anything about it. And the other agent would be interested in saving Earth. Her desires lie elsewhere. That light is more eager to see the rules broken rather than things proceeding along a straight path. From the information previously passed, Cradle seemed to be a very important character. But now, she's just a terror creature, a vessel for the Red Tide's will. No matter what, the tower can't fall into anyone else's hands, especially not humans. All this weekend, this long journey finally conclude. Funny cat. After the chaos erupted, he once again tries everything to cut out the static noise in his consciousness, but doing so also damages his mind. It was then that he suddenly discovered the Red Tide's origin shares similar traits with the chaos emanation. If the punching virus country gets right, it could attract contaminating mimetic Agent Zero. And then the Kilgore trance spread beneath his mask. And this is a very long chapter. Well, even for like, what, 14 notes? At the edge of the dead zone, all 4 members of the Green Ribbon are geared up and ready to go. Only Esmond there to see them off. You come with us to 0-point reactor 1 too? For this mission, you're trying to push deep into 0-point reactor 1. An execution squad that wandered into the dead zone just reported in. Power is back on in the city around 0-point reactor 1. 0-point reactor is one of the places with the highest concentration of the punishing virus. So far, Green Ribbon is the only squad capable of handling. I'm going to bring this. The one that Servanus brought. The key. The key. This is a new key to activate the invitation. It's also a message Sage left behind. Sage told me this key is just a replica because of certain circumstances. It still works, but it has its limits. Sage mentioned that for modifications, it need an interface compatible with standard terminals. She seemed to prefer the old design, but she still let Xavier make changes for human use. Take it with you. But the tower never shows up. You're left with both the invitation and the key. But what good are they when the tower has vanished into thin air? It might come in handy. What do you know? I don't know anything. Hey, stop being so cryptic. The only challenge I have is that Vonnegut might be near it. Reactor 1. Vonnegut. The mission briefing didn't say anything about. But the dead zone is a death trap. Once we're in, stick to me. Don't spend too much. It's not every day we go on a mission like this together. Supply check complete. Unusual activity detector nearby. The new infiltration systems in the safe zone are coming along normally. Looks like all potential threats are cooped up in the dead zone. When we step foot in there, we'll need to be on high alert. Right, let's roll. Nice, we're almost done. And then since we're already like nearing the end, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna take a really short break and we'll resume this right after. And we're back. Yeah, there's only a few more stuff here before we finally reach the end. Endless fog. Endless white fog fills Lucius' vision. Yeah, I think this is the part where that was like the last few more moments before, well, that one white fog during the event, or that chapter, where Lucia was like completely lost in this place, and we actually dragged her out, or was it us what actually went missing to the white fog? I think it was Lucia who actually got lost here. What? We've entered the dead zone, and Lucia's out of the front. Her proud frame is a lifesaver here, able to metabolize the punishing virus, while Lee and Liv are hang back, covered in commitment. Lucy can't pinpoint when it began, but this thick white fog now clings to her like a bad dream. Your position, of course. At some point. Liv? Lee? Manant? As she moves forward, strange structures emerge at the very limit of her sight, like bizarre fallen giants sprawled across the ground. This can't be. Zero point reactor 1. She saw what that scene looked like in this mission briefing. So this city, what is this place? Yeah, this is like the like the Golden Age city. She immediately spins around, only to find the path she came from, now completely engulfed in thick white fog. Is this city moving, or is this place not even real? The cold flash of her blade parts the fog significantly, but in the blink of an eye, it gathers once more. Without doubt, she can no longer return the same way she came. Might as well move forward. With her blade held vigilantly before her, she slowly ventures into the unnaturally dazzling city. The first street has no one in sight. Only red tide covers the ground, snaking its way through the fog-shrouded street. The second street also has no one in sight. A few crimson butterflies flutter gracefully through the air. The third street. Two almost transparent figures are intensely discussing something. Oh, I remember this part. This is like that one time when Command managed to got flung into the other timeline where Lucy was actually waiting there for several years. Was it years? I don't know. She said like something about several cycles of the commandant, so could be. Once we entered the Inverter Tower, we head deeper to look into everything. Yeah, during the main story of the Spiral of Kronos, the Inverter Tower. Over time, I realized that I can send messages to my past self, but this only works for me as a construct. And if that past self is infected, does the message actually get through? The power of the frame stands out because it can read the punishing virus. Based on the intel we dig up in the tower, you theorize that the punching virus itself was the fourth-dimensional traits. Or has four-dimensional traits. The Inverter Tower's ability to observe and interfere with time hinges precisely on this characteristic. We're trying to leverage this power to change the past, like preventing the conservation air from missing its relocation that night, or stopping the disaster at the Polio Forest Park, and everything that followed would live. Or even further back, like something that went down during the Kowloon Metropolis battle. But most of those ideas just don't pan out. Some barely make a dent, and others make things even worse. The people we try to save get ambushed on their way, and the backup we call in always shows up too late. So you said with confidence that the tower was acting strange. Then you used the key to accept every message sent to the past, erasing all the changes we had made. This is some kind of a hallucination created by the city. What's happening? Reason to run. The 4th Street. Oh! It's actually Cradle and Chaos. Cradle? Okay, before you is clear not seemingly harmless terror creature girl she knows. Her attacks are relentless as she masterfully manipulates Red Tide in her battle against the Pale Girl. Not you, finally. Ooh. Everything's placed in your road. You put it inside me so you can share the Agent Zero's authority, right? Funny, it looks like you finally made some progress. Congrats. But you made it way too obvious. At least, let me stay in the dark a bit longer before catching on. Ah, ugh. There's a bit of residue left that I can totally clean off, but this ought to be enough to handle you. The 5th Street. The girl holds up a small transparent box, offering it to the command. Inside, an apple-shaped fruit gleams. As you hear the command address the pilgrim as Chaos. It's part of a terror creature's memory. Chaos has been itching to get your memories. If you go ahead and eat it, she might just end up swallowing both it and you together. If it all goes according to plan, this fruit will fuse with Cradle, making separation almost impossible. That way I can keep her in check and stop her from freely controlling the Red Tide. It's connected to the inverter tower, so it won't change even if time is reversed. Whatever happens, good or bad, sticks around. Much like recovering all data, unless she manually wipes it out. But if you swallow this fruit, you're guaranteed to die. No human can survive taking in a terror creature's memory like that. Oh, I actually did swallow this like a later part of the story. Let's see how this story plays out. Yeah, during the rooftop, I actually like this music. Oh, I remember this part. She actually committed suicide for this. Because she knows that she's actually like not gonna take it anymore. Well, she's gonna be falling, and she doesn't want to be like a burden for her sister Chico. Oh, that should be enough, right? Commandant! She almost forgets this is just a vision. Her hand instantly going for her blade as she charges forward. All she sees is the commandant swallow the fruit and then live down in the Red Tide surging before them. Dang. Redundant. She comes to her knees, running a complete blank. The source of her sorrow and pain during the frame transfer becomes crystal clear. Right here, countless times, over and over again. Yeah, she actually experiences like every single cycles of the command going there, dying, and going, and she tries to like change it, but she couldn't. These are all just illusions. The 7th Street. So if you touch the ground, she rounds the corner of the 7th Street, and suddenly the surroundings shift once more. crimson butterfly gracefully settles in the elevator's blind corner. Move back. In the dim, unfamiliar floor, the red tide roars up forward, shattering the corridor in an instant. The console beside her slams. The elevator's close button, and the door just shut just before the red tide surges in. The next second, the elevator trembles violently as the tide crashes against it, threatening to give way. We're almost at the surface. It's gotta veer fast. First, at least we have the password. We can discuss everything once we're safe. The members of the country will return first and some for in Constellia. I think that's the part where we... I'm trying to recall what part is this. It's like the bloody one in Constellia, I would assume. It's the terror creatures. They're attacking from below the elevator. Come on, get through the top. No, don't! Yeah, that's where it commanded actually, you can see the mouths of the red tide surging toward them. Come on, go up with them first. I'll hold these guys back. Don't go up there. Yeah, she knows. Commandant. She was trying desperately, but was powerless to stop the human from... Me? Yeah, because Cradle was there. Well, hello there, grieving commandant. I was in the red tide all along. How could Lucy possibly find someone made of the red tide within the red tide itself? In moments of extreme anger, the voice module fails to produce sound. She watches helplessly as the human body is torn apart by the red tide. Just as Victor appears within reach. Cradle! Lucy is still fighting desperately in the elevator, seems to hear her rage, slowly stilling and looking up at crimson spreading downward. She knows exactly what those are. It's like a hall of mirrors inside the elevator, reflecting a crimson inferno. How many times have she and the commandant repeated this cycle of life? The cycle of death? How many times have they gone through such painful separations? Lucy leaps forward, plunging into the elevator covered in red tide and blood. No matter what, she seemed to have merged with the figure of Lucy standing in the corridor. I will not. Oh! Okay, this one's new. The Barkatanic carves a fierce arc of light, sparking against the air itself. Yeah, this is a new change. Huh. Her blade slashes upward. The red tide cascading down its spine as the white mist recedes in waves. Everything around her melts away under her relentless assault. The 8th Street. White mist thins a bit. Lucy flips her blade, then sprints forward. Her blade's gleam rips through space, shredding the pure mist. She doesn't hesitate anymore, cutting down every phantom in her path. She cleaves through Vonnegut as she steps into the terror tower and slashes apart Cradle, reborn in the red tide. As her blade pierces the terror creature's chest, she hears Cradle's screams. When her edge slides into Vonnegut's neck, she witnessed the conversation between the agent and Nemo. The mist swirls and clears, yet Lucy pushes on through this strange space. Days might have passed, perhaps months or even years. The power from her Omega Core still sustains Lucia, but her mind has grown so weary that only emptiness remains. Yeah, I think it is a part where she had to endure years of battle while waiting for Commander to return. Was it 27 years? I imagine like 27 full years of combat. That's not an easy feat to actually pull off for anybody. Steps forward intentionally, bracing yourself for the familiar disorienting lurch that signals another shift in reality. Yeah, this is the part. A gravestone. Commitment. White mist dissipates, vanishing into thin air. They're surrounded by desolate ruins, the landscape littered with the corrupted and fallen enemies of the Grey Raven, proudly high on the other side of the road. The figure she had been chasing through countless illusions now safely by her side, their gaze filled with concern. Are you right? Her command. The Grey Raven command, not injured, not consumed by the terror creature, freed, not killed by Cradle, not assimilated into the red tide. Gently pat Lucy's shoulder. You started feeling unwell after we entered the city with Reactor 1. What happened? Oh! Did she just actually like reminisce all those memories that actually happened on the other timelines? Feels like these memories are converging. Before giving us a white mist, the illusions, just a single step. It felt like she'd lived countless ages. Yeah. Did you frame down something from the punishing fires? The hallucination downed from the punishing fire, she saw countless fragments she had previously dreamed of during standby mode. Private frames locked in battle. A crimson spiral tower. A space thick with white mist. I'm sorry, Commander. It's just that it's been ages since we fought together. I miss this feeling, so I'm a little on edge. She lied. She doesn't want you to share the burden of this endless cycle of death and suffering. These nightmares truly manifest. She wants to bear all the calamity herself. She wishes for you to be safe, to return to her safely, to Babylonia, to complete the mission safely, to safely walk toward the future, even if that future no longer has her. Lucy is lying. The commander's sharp eyes immediately pick up on Lucy's tension. She insists she's fine over and over, then abruptly changes the subject. She mumbles an excuse about helping Lee install a simple virus filter and walks away. What did Lucy just read? Flashes of deja vu moments ripple through her mind, but don't quite fit what's happening now. Even after entering the city where the 0-point reactor 1 is located, nothing out of the ordinary has appeared. Lost in thought, you suddenly notice Lynne waving. Look at the number 1 0-point reactor. Just like the blueprints Beverly left us. It's over there, beneath the abandoned library. The predestined ending. Okay. I gotta see this. I must know. The library, once a symbol of civilization, now welcomes unwelcome guests. What a coincidence, Grey Raven Commandant. It's no coincidence at all. Came and skipped the charade. If I assume you already know why I'm here, I will stop you. You have absolutely no idea what you're doing. There's still time. Are you sure you won't cooperate with me? Let's hear what you have to say. Your expression betrays you. You're just trying to coax my plans out of me. I should have just dissolved you into the red tide when I had the chance. It's too late for regrets. He's heading for reactor 1. Stop him. Well, we're gonna do a chase, I guess.
みんなを守るフォンネガット
分かっているでしょ
集えだからこそ阻止しなければなりません
う無意味です
大丈夫です
もう逃げ場は
私も翼よ羽ばたけ
There. To this?
当たれグリッ俺は
Like, they keep attacking. Oh. Uh-oh. Ow.
集え
ルシア思い出しました
カラスバのように輝黎明のように貫け
There.
グレンのように咲き乱れろ
There. I'm gonna keep parrying you.
生と死
Uh-oh. Wait, that's not good. Oh, save zone, save
己
zone.
の
Save
道を
zone?
貫くというのですか
Ow. Is that supposed to be a safe zone? I think it was.
指揮官
ありえない
集え暁の光
Actually, the screen is cracked. Hell.
ルシア
やはり
Oh, I'm actually playing Lee now. Wait.
私もいけます
この世界の結末時の果てで滅びよ
I'm playing as Lynne.
あなたたちの時間は僕が制する
Get inside. There. Ah, freaking! Ah, I got pushed out.
望みなら全てをかけると
もう逃げ場はありませんよもう逃げ場はあなたの生存確率はゼロ
There
で
you
す
go.
結末はやはり
Get rescued by Liv 5 times. Dang. He stands in the heart of the ruins, his body riddled with wounds. So, this ending was inevitable. He saw this end coming along long time ago. While before he looked battered from the fight, led to a sickly groaning creek. He lost. Yes, I've lost. But I still have to warn you. The only way to deal with punishing is to cooperate with me. The Terror Tower is bound to descend. When Agent Seer arrives with it, and humanity is caught completely off guard, it will be the end of this world. But the Terror Tower never came down. The Terror Tower never came down, and the so-called Agent Seer never descended from the heavens, like a witch on her tower, bringing disaster and suffering in their wake. Planets keep growing and stars slow twinkle in the sky, and gentle breezes continue to carry distant scents. That future is destined to happen. Perhaps you can change the result once, even twice. But I'll be waiting. I will wait for the day when this world once again falls in its eternal predicament, heading toward the same destruction. Oh, hello, Kiri. Kiriha. Catch up with the story. Yes, I am catching up with the story. The three grieving members dash forward, shedding large chunks of stone and metal fragments hurtling towards them. Funny guy. I'll stop him. Laser hounds punching his trail, falling deeply into the library's underground. Their tide slow turns in areas the basic fire spoilers haven't reached. She cuts down several refuges spawned from the contagion, then wades through the blood-red corruption. There, she spots the agent's dark form. He's dead. Her time surges in the point of golden light flicker within it. As it plays the sound of the instant. Counts memories like scattered stardust flood her mind. Ooh. Let's go. Whoa. Key. And even more. It can't let you die again. I'll do this even if it means going against your orders. And you won't be able to stop me, nor when you're not when you're hurt. She sees herself trapped in a long prison, stuck before a rift. Yeah, I remember this one. The 27 years of fighting? Darn. See how you bid farewell to human in the wilderness. Please look, Lucia. See how Commandant walks alone through the wind and snow 30 years later. Do you see it now, Lucia? Commandant never give up hope. Never stop lighting the torch. Always walking toward the radiant light. Whoa. You see it now, Lucia. Even drowning in the red tide and buried beneath the sea, Commandant would still bring back the first light of dawn to your side. It's time. The palmated murmurs in distant tone. Memories. I'm giving them back to you. Someone's waiting for her to turn. At the end of the long day, she stands before Commandant. The suffering they have endured, the scars etched on their bodies, all will be washed away by the warm sunlight of the days to come. Imagine having goosebumps right now. With this rare opportunity to access 0-point reactor 1, Asimov has tasked them with collecting fresh samples to bring back. He didn't read neither invitation and key. From the other end, the comms Asimov's voice carries an unusual hint of relaxation. Looks like we haven't reached the worst case scenario I anticipated. Worst case scenario? The Terror Tower. Vonnegut planned to fire up the 0-point reactor, which will bring the Terror Tower crashing down. We're still in the dark about how the Terror Tower actually forms inside, but the moment it gets here, punishing is going to be in ways we won't be able to handle. I got all this from the Thermoshards data. You nailed it. Vonnegut absolutely meant to do this. The original worst case scenario was him pulling it off and the Terror Tower descending again. At that point, you and Lucia would have no choice but to head into the Terranet with the invitation and the key, and try to take control. Is he dead? I'm not sure. He's confirmed that Vonnegut's body is dead, but concerning past instances of consciousness transfer, nobody can say for sure if he uploaded his mind somewhere else again. After a quick rundown of the samples he needs, Asimov hangs up. The Commandant closes the terminal log, their gaze fixed on the setting sun. It's a lot of memories. All the pieces of the past have fallen into place, like a puzzle, with just one crucial piece missing, but that's what matters now. Huh. I'm curious what that last piece is. Commandant, the transfer's almost here. When the 3 members of the group have just wrapped up their sampling mission, The chest was about to touch down, and they'll soon be heading back to Babylonia. Oh, hello, Siamese. Even through time travel in most stories make it worse because nothing become permanent anymore. But the way feature highlights were well done. This will be the final time and no more cheat code. Yes, no more cheat codes. I mean, on the other timeline, they practically lost everything, so they had to reset. Use the same game data. But the only cheat there is that the command maintained the memories. Let's go. That's its home. Aww. Get rescued by live less than 5 times. Yes. Hey, last one. New fruit. Perhaps it was bitter enough to make her want to gnaw on fate's backbone and roar at the world's injustice. But no matter what, that is already the past. Must be Ishmael things. Ooh, cinematic. Wow. Here's our feature season 2.
Hope there's a chance to load and last, to make a shot and thwart the dark's arrival. Thinking on me back, break through the last flag. Thinking on me back, march down the fire track. Thinking on me back, break through the last flag. Thinking on me back, light up the dawn, pick out the net. Chase the silver light, reverse the time.
And this one's beautiful. I remember all these scenes. This is such a throwback.
Leads to the sunlight shine. Build a path to reach the prime. It rises, rises bright kind till the blades lace the night.
Ah yes, the gear of war.
Till the end becomes the start.
And this is actually pretty good. I do not understand. But I think I read something interesting. I should be able to translate it if I studied Chinese even further. I think you'd find under your way to me. You're sharp as ever, Grey Raven. A strange feeling warms the space around him as the gateway gently seals itself, keeping its secrets hidden from prying eyes. Ishmael. Perhaps I should call you the Merciful One. The Merciful One. Wishmael. Shkimael. Wishmael. Actually, Wishmael is actually pretty nice to, Wishmael. A faint smile plays on her lips, but she remains silent. Yes. Some receipt. Ishmael retrieves a porcelain cup brimming with sugar cubes. Yeah, she loves sweets. Would you like some? Sure. Without sugar, it would be bitter. Shaw remarks, a hidden meaning in her tone. All of that is behind us now. So, you were the one who helped me, weren't you? Yes and no. As I've told you before, I'm just a gatekeeper. I didn't make the rules. Every turning point hinges on you, Even. I can only help you cover your tracks, but I can't dictate the story that unfolds. Today, this world, all of these shifts, are because of you, Grey Raven. Do you ever regret it? Carry this burden all by yourself. Countless memories flood her mind, some steeped in despair and suffering, others filled with clamor or silence. Perhaps it was bitter enough to make her want to gnaw on fate's backbone and wear the world's injustice, but no matter what, that is already in the past. I have no regrets. Now that you've found your way to me, what's on your mind? Go ahead, ask away. Maybe I'll even give you the straight answer. How's the enemy doing? That's right here, in this one. What's a thin book from on the table? I quickly thumbs through it. Nanami. She tried to link up with Gestalt to crunch up numbers, but the word came back. Even Gestalt couldn't compute it. Oh my god, freaking Nanami. Even Gestalt couldn't? Well, of course. The cosmic force of causality are way beyond what the current Gestalt can handle. While you all were going through your transformations, she swept out her frame and has been searching on the ground for... The going familiar frame searches the ground for the future she desires the most. She's one of a kind. Her sealed memories will unlock little by little, and she'll gradually piece together everything from her past. Maybe she'd be better off not remembering. No one can make this choice for another. Also, about the Terror Tower. I'm sorry, but I can't quite spill the beans on the full scoop with the Terror Tower. Monica said the Terror Tower would inevitably come back. Yes, the Terror Tower will absolutely come back. But thanks to all of your hard work, it might show up a little later. After all, that's your price for everything you've put on the line, isn't it? I see. With the Terror Tower out of the picture for now, maybe Earth can finally strike a better balance of power. Perhaps, with things this way, more features and possibilities can truly blossom. The observer would certainly be thrilled to see a world like that. Her silence hangs in the air, a clear sign that the human still has time for questions. So, is wiping out the punishing virus the only way to make it through the catastrophe? That's one question I can't answer. No one can answer your question, not even me. Dominic and Nemo's timeline got wiped out by chaos contamination, while the four-winged White Raven's civilization rotted from the inside out, consumed by the greed of Substance Zero. Ah, yes. The White Civilization. Yeah, the White Raven Civilization. Yeah, because of their greed of Substance Zero and trying to, like, preserve themselves from the heat death of the universe. Yeah. They died. She turns to the page of the book and the paper crumbles to sand into her hands, trickling down with a soft rustling sound. No one knows how to fix this mess. This question has no answer, yet countless answers all at once. Just as we've carved a path I never saw coming, maybe humanity can cook up a totally different, truly viable solution. I'm looking forward to your solution, and to the day when you and your civilization can truly walk alongside me as equals. Now, it's your turn to answer my question. Since you managed to find your way here, you must have gotten all your memories back, haven't you? Yes. Making a choice like that all on your own after 30 years. But it's diving back into the ocean depths or converging timeline. The slightest misstep would reduce everything to ashes. Were you ever afraid? Never. Why? Aren't you afraid of... Because I know. No matter what choice I make, they'll always have my back. Yes, them. I freaking like knocked his face. I'm actually hoping to see Command and what's the name again? Sika? Yeah, Command and Sika to actually like be a playable character or something like that, or even Trojan. I want to see Trojan in the future gameplay. I hope she becomes a playable character too. Probably a new frame. Who knows? Yeah, Trojan is actually pretty something. Yes, no one, or AKA Shrek. Before he became a Uniframe, he used to be Shrek. The merchant actually travels in the Actylec back then, but well, actually he's a merchant that travels around, and just got screwed up in the incident during the Actylec mission or Actylec ride, and he has to sacrifice himself by concealing those bombs, those omega bombs inside his satchel, and he ran through the twins. And he actually managed to, like, wound them pretty badly. But, you know, at the cost of his life. But it's actually a very noble cause for Shrek. Of course, Nanami. And Selena. Aww. She looks beautiful in that one. Aww. Rosetta. Yes. I freaking love Bianca. She's so beautiful, and she probably has one of the best stories I've ever seen as well. Her transformation from being labeled as the like the witch, now actually accepts her darkness, and also has the ability to you know, to light damage. I call it light damage, but it's radiance. Rainbow Head Shrek win. Oh no. It'll be funny if he has like a small meme or a joke where he says like, "What are you doing in my swamp?" Or get out of my swamp or something like the other Shrek. Anyway, wrong Shrek. For you, maybe this is just a story, but for me, this is more than just a story. It's also the world where they are. Fleeting moment of melancholy crossed her face. I want to be masked away instantly. Ishmael lets out a soft, non-committal sigh. I see. Well then, let's keep going. I'll keep watching. To see what new fruits your role will bear. That is so nice. Well, that actually ends it. 5 out of 4. Okay. Well, that's something you don't see every day. Stage achievements 5 out of 4. Did I broke something? But yeah, there's like the next chapter is where nightmares dwell, and this is the part where we actually like look into Liv's new frame, and also partly I might be able to see what her abilities are behind on, because she kind of dealt with some mirror abilities, just like what I do. Now I'm curious what she has to offer. Since we can't save Chico in Bianca's story, it's not just Chico though. I'm also sad about her sister. You know, not just Chico. But yeah, Chico is like a I wanna have a playable Chico frame or something in the future, but we can't. She has to die for that for the story to progress. And for for Bianca to actually reach her her turning point. And the fight with Chico and that battle was incredible. Like, I even have to crack her face in two. Like, what the hell?
疲労困憊でしょうに
It was horrifyingly
まだ
beautiful,
休憩
but
しないの
horrifying.
そうそれなら人間の肉体の限界に挑戦しましょうか
Okay, to be honest, I only placed Ishmael on my screen because I just like her on my screen. That's it. I didn't know she has to play all these things by her, like every single that transpired.
では続けましょう
Well, I guess she knew I was gonna select her as my main screen. Dang, what are the odds? I'm just glad I finished the story, and also in how it actually ended. It was so beautiful. So the next chapter now actually goes beyond what she expected. How compared to the very first part of the story where everybody died, humanity's lost, 30s in the future, and Babylonia already left orbit, tried to look for a different place, and the ones who were left on Earth were struggling to actually survive, and that also includes Vanessa as well. Surprisingly, Vanessa was there. So both Yuka and Chico's death are very impactful in the story. Even Cradle feels sad when Yuka died. Oh, I wouldn't say even Cradle felt sad. She just want to show certain sadness. Like, she's just disappointed, I guess, when Yuko died.
私たちのこの目
Yeah, but it was quite something. I wouldn't say Cradle would be, because Cradle is Cradle. I don't think she is very empathic. She's a freaking psychopath. I mean, born from the red tide and all. So, yeah. I think that's my perspective. When the evil part in Cradle is gone, now I hope Cradle will be very important to the story. We'll see. We'll see. I wouldn't say the evil part is already gone, but we don't know, because the tower will actually be back, so it's a scary thing, because once that thing drops, what's gonna happen next? Are we gonna experience another event like how Puglia Park Forest actually got decimated? Also, hello Raph, welcome to the stream. There we go. Probably increase this. Right, now I can continue with the other other weeklies, I guess. Yeah, first things first. I'm gonna beat this one. I'm gonna try and go and do my guild things. So, Bombinata, Teddy, Lynne, Pale Fire. Yeah, I'm definitely getting Pale Fire for this. But Bombinata is powerful, like seriously powerful. It's just she's hard to play on, like really hard to play. I'll just bring a tank. And I'm gonna bring a support as well. Yeah, Teddy will do.
戦闘なんてカレニーナに任せたらどうかしら。私はプログラマーよ。
I guess this'll do. Yeah, this'll do. Now we'll just go with this one. Start with. Yeah, I'll just start with Decryptor. Actually, you know what? I'll just start with this one. There we go. There we go. I need the yellow. Need the yellow? That's the yellow. There we go. Go again. Activate this. Go. Here. Come on. There. Ah, darn. Yeah, Bambin is too armor hungry. Yeah, she is. Really, really is. Also, Oliviers. There we go. Right. It's not that high, but it's gonna be good for now. Yes, my Selena is here. My broken ass Selena is actually here. Yeah, I freaking love Selena in this place because I can do my freakishly broken moves. Like, watch this. I forget, I messed up my first combo. Oops. Give me a second. I can do this. Go near. Dodge. Come on. Great. There. There we go. And now the game starts. What the? I'm actually being staggered. I hate this. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. There. Okay, one. Second. There we go. Now the combo begins. There we go. Gotcha. There you go.
ダを捧げてあげましょう。一掃してやります。一掃してやります。ありは私がコーダを捧げてあげましょう。一掃してやります。私がコーダを捧げてあげましょう。アリアの時間です。
There we go.
一掃してやりましょう。私がコーダを捧げてあげましょう。アリアの時間です。
Routine.
私がコーダを捧げてあげましょう。
There we go.
一掃してやります。
There. Yeah, I think it's actually like higher.
このレクイエム、戦場に消えてしまったすべての命に捧げるもの。
Yes. This looks nice. This is fine. Wait. Like this? I'll probably like practice it later on. Veritas. Ratio. Huh. 3 amplifiers. 1 attack unit. I think Honey is actually really powerful in this.
皆と響
I'll just
苦
go
手だっ
with
て言
her.
ってた。
And I don't know who to bring. Maybe I'll just bring
も
Liv.
う誰も死なせたりはしません。
Okay. I guess this'll do. Mhm.
最悪はすべて
Maybe I can do my
私と共に
rotations in this
国民に返
properly.
します。龍華砲炎は戦慄に四面楚歌眉の金箔乱流と解く轟音に散れ残響に乗せて全て滅びなさい。支援プロトコル起動。弦の四面楚歌眉の金箔乱流と解く轟音に散れ残響に乗せて全て滅びなさい。
There you go.
弦
Nice.
の調べは連綿と四面楚歌眉の金箔乱流と解く轟音に散れ残響に乗せて全て滅びなさい。弦の公園は四面楚歌眉の金箔乱流と解く轟音に散れ強化を支援プロトコル残響に乗せて全て滅びなさい。
10.
砲炎は戦慄に四面楚歌眉の金箔乱流と解く轟音に散れ
2, 3, 4.
残響に乗せて全て滅びなさい。砲炎は戦慄にキス眉の金箔乱流と解く轟音に散れ残響に乗せて全て滅びなさい。支援プロトコル起動。四面楚歌支援プロ眉の金箔乱流と解く轟音に散れ残響に乗せて全て滅びなさい。私に任せてください。眉の金箔乱流と解く轟音に散れ残響に乗せて全て滅びなさい。砲炎は戦慄弦の四面楚歌眉の金箔乱流と解く轟音に散れ残響に乗せて全て滅びなさい。砲炎は戦慄にキス四面楚歌弦の調べは連綿と
Ah, darn.
幕引きにて演
I'm
目
still not used
終
to
了。
this.
こたびの演奏いかがでしたか。
This is kind of okay. I'll probably practice these characters later on. I just want my simulated siege. Okay. Next is, oh right, I need to do my my Norman as well. Norman. Yeah, deep hive auto battle. Okay, next. Pruning mine, auto battle. Okay, next let's try to mine auto battle. Next is Bali mine auto battle. Island mine. Okay, now there's no auto battle. I gotta do this myself. Okay, so we start with Rip and go for simulation. Then current site, I use turbulence, using the convergent one. Frail site, I use matrix. And then combustible site, I go for gravity. Was it gravity or was it camouflage? Oh, it's camouflage. I think it was camouflage. I can't remember which one I picked here. Yeah, I think I picked camouflage in this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, then quick allocate and fight. Right, time to stretch my fingers for this.
獲物の匂いがする。うめ。何？出撃！天の先行苦難を超え、心を澄ませます。見届けなさい。これがようやく夢の終わりです。神聖へと導きます。狩りが始まった。天の先行を受けなさい。
Yeah, facing Nami again, it just brings me those old memories from the last Spark event with Vera. That was something. Mm-hmm.
最高のゲームをお見せしましょう。
Let's see. There.
それともアウト？
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. One, two, three. There. Do you like Lynne can be fixed? Do you think Lynne can be fixed? Fixed in what way? Like the gameplay or personality? Because if it's her personality, no, we don't. She doesn't need fixing. In fact, she might actually break you instead. There. Crack it'll be there. And personality? No, there's no way you can fix her. She's gonna break you instead. Right, area 3. Because I somewhat practice this rotation. So 1, 2, 3, red, yellow. Then cast ultimate, and then blue. Then cast 3, 1, 2, 3. And use this. Then change character. Change. And then wait, hold this 1, 2, and cast this. Then hold this. And hold again. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Recast this. Wait, I'm gonna ask for it. Oh, there we go.
この音色たちが心地よいスコアを織りなすのです。
Oh. Hmm.
豪華の果てを見せてあげる。
はい。
逃がせないわよ。
2.
隠れる気。まだまだここからよ。
1, 2, hold this. And I'm actually getting drained. What the hell? That's not good. My ultimate's getting drained. That's not pretty. 1, 2, 3. Slash this. Freaking that's bad. There.
くれ。どきなさい。彼方まで超えゆけ。
Okay, hold this. 1, 2, hold this. 3.
逃がせないわよ。
2.
隠れる気。
This.
甘いわ
There.
よ。
I'm being constantly drained. This is so not good.
隠れる気。甘いわよ。
Yeah, I'm getting drained continuously. What the hell? There. Right, come on. There we go.
この痛み。笑える。年功最後。あなたの最高。
There.
痛みよ。
Continue.
好みの
One listening while it's probably everyone's probably
あ
ever
なた
seen
に
that.
託すわ。
Oh, thanks, Raph. Maybe it's environment effect. Yeah, thanks, Raph. And here, yeah, it's the environment. So I was getting drained. Like my ultimate's getting drained. It's really hard to cast ultimate using, being in that environment. Okay, last one. Abyssal Mountain. I can do this. I've done it once. I can do it again. Okay, same lineup, and there. Right, time to actually completely lock in this part. Dang, first boss had to be her. I'm good. I can handle Lilith. I've beaten her once, I can beat her ass again. Watch me.
心を済ませます。見届けなさい。これが私ようやく夢の終わりです。神聖へとソリティアマジックを見たいですか？ストレートは魅力がありませんよ。
There.
人の注意を引きつけるのは
Gotcha.
断ることが大事。あなたは退屈ですね。現状はいつか見破られます。あなたは退屈です。
There. There. Yeah, I'm gonna keep attacking you until you run out of dodges. the slow animation now is just dang. That slow animation is beautiful. There we go. Yeah, we have Liv. Hardest boss in game, I presume. Not really the hardest, but she is definitely really annoying. Especially if you don't have a really good team come against her. Oh, don't worry, I got this. I got this. I'm gonna throw everything at her, even if she dodges. You know what they say? If you can't hit her, destroy everything. Just destroy the playground. She won't have any place to actually stand on. It's fine. I can tank that one. There. You know what? I'm gonna use this one. Because it's not on me. There. We don't. I'm tanky as hell. Gotcha. My turn. There you go. And it's just the grapple part that I just don't like, but other than that, she's not much of a problem for me. Oh no, Buddy! Oh no, it's Buddy. I miss Buddy. Yeah, poor Buddy. Yeah, poor Buddy. Yeah, I'm playing as Lilith now. My turn. This is how you use your card tricks. She's freaking my #1 hate villain in the game. Yeah, after what he did to Han Ying, yes, I hated shields. During the Kowloon invasion. Yeah, I hated shields for that one. Along with Pikmin. I mean, Pikmin is... Yes, okay, so Pikmin is Dr. Pikmin? Yeah, aka the CEO of Kurono Industries. Yes, I also hate Pikmin as well. It's a good thing that Alyssa actually managed to kill it, get rid of him. Such a peace of mind. Yeah, friggin' Pikmin. Yeah, but I don't call him Dr. Pikmin anymore. I call him like Kurono, since he's also Kurono as well. He just has a other name. Much like Vonnegut. Vonnegut is also Professor Trout, Kilgore Trout. There. 1, 2. There. 3. Change. There. Oh, you don't. There we go. One more. There. Yeah, this we've killed Pikmin twice. Schultz always give like a conquest. I mean, it's Schultz. He's pretty much of a big brain. Tries to do big brain moves when anybody least expects it. Three, 4. There. And we switch. One, two, three. Uh-oh. I forgot. I need to defeat this this boss like in 2 minutes because everything will actually be really bad for me. It's already 2 minutes. This is gonna be bad. I gotta hurry. I gotta hurry. One. There. And done. I nearly forgot about the 2-minute countdown. It's usually 2 minutes. So I have to like kill them off before 2 minutes hits. Because sometimes they actually have like these powerful buffs that can actually destroy my entire team the longer the battle progresses. So yeah. I could do it. 1, 2, 3. Hold this. Hold this. Hold this. 1, 2, 3. There. One, two, three. There. One, two. There we go. Today we're gonna be fighting a mini Gundam. Yeah. Yeah, this is, well, Trailblazer. One of the most annoying bosses you'll ever fight. And has a very short-tempered problem. Freaking, uh-oh. That's bad. That's bad. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do the unorthodox way. Oh. Wait, don't. Uh-oh. How? Freaking. There. Don't. Again. So aggravation time B1. Wait, hold on. There. Hold this. Then cast this again. Hold this again. There. And you're done. My turn. Get orchestrated. Yeah, Trevor is very cool boss. I really like the special pair between him and Nanami. Yeah, it's I haven't really done that actually. How did you mention it? So gracious to that one guy versus that one guy V1 is from, I really forget the games. I don't know actually. That's why I couldn't order or something. Thanks. Here. 1, 2, hold this. There, gotcha. Again. 2, 2. 2 cycles, and then 1, 2, there. Okay, change. 1, 2, 3. Hold this. Come down and then hold again. And keep clicking. Then 1, 2. Cast this. You can't grab me. I'm actually flying. There. I think it's the final boss that has a famous line. Insignificant food. Oh, for those who doesn't know, this is the merciful one. This is Ishmael. Freaking badass boss. I have to admit, she is the most powerful being in the entire PGR universe, and for a reason. Yeah, this is what I'm fighting. She's basically a very, very powerful being in the entire PGR universe. Oh my god, I got caught. Ouch. There. Ow. Freaking. Hold still. There. Ow. My turn. There. It's 1% of Ishmael power. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's all about the particle effects flying around my screen. Huh. Is she kind of casting her? Yeah, it's her ultimate skill. You'll be a sacrifice. There you go. Gotcha. Go. Purple. Ow. I can do this. Silly to call in Alien X. It's not Ben 10. 50%. There. 48 seconds. I need to finish this. 47. 46. 45. 4. Gotcha. Hey, all done. Hey, that's all finished. Wait to end the battle. That was fun. Now I get to keep my my banner, my what do you call it? Like the frame. I get to keep my frame. I just like this frame. It's so nice. And even Vera's pictured here is so beautiful. I know, I just wanted to make a joke that makes somewhat sense. Oh. I see. But yeah, if I'm gonna compare Alien X versus Ishmael, I guess Alien X is more powerful because he can actually recreate the universe. Ishmael doesn't recreate universes. What else do we need? Yeah, I've already claim this. This one's already yeah, I pretty much I think I'm all set for next week. Yeah, I'm pretty much set up for next week. Yeah, so like I finished Norman, I finished what else do I need to finish? Well, I still haven't done the Babylonian stuff much, and the direct for Matrix slots, and it's been so long. And what else? Yeah, I'm already catching up like really fast now. This is nice. So this is like the next chapter. But there are 2 different ones. I might do this off stream. Like both yeah, I'm also curious about her story as well. She looks real nice. Yeah, anyway, so I guess that's pretty much it, and we can call this a day. And I'll be hanging around in my server for a while. Yeah, I figured they're gonna be short, but you know, I think it's best for me to do it in like a. Well, it's gonna be mouthful still. 17 nodes and 17 nodes. Yeah, I'll do it next time. So the next chapter will be like for Liv's story. Yeah, so before we call this before we close it out, let's go ahead and check who can re-raid around this time. Who is online right now? Let's see. Kaiman's actually online. Interesting. And someone's also playing Hightail. That's something to see every day. I haven't seen people play that game, at least in my roster here. Oh, we can go ahead and pay a visit on Miss Me. Miss Me's been playing Warframe like for the longest time I already knew, and yeah, they're probably just chilling. Yeah, we'll go ahead and raid Miss Me on Twitch. And as for YouTube, let's see who can we redirect. And no one's online right now. Yeah, we're gonna end the stream on YouTube. So yeah. Anyway, so once again, guys, thanks for dropping by to my stream, and I'll be hanging around in my server just to, well, I'm gonna continue factory making the Arknights, because Arknights, it's really fun. Or probably I'll do some Helldivers. And I'll be working on my other stuff in the background while I'm doing these things. So yeah. Yes, and well, you guys have a good one, and also for the raid message, it'll pop out as soon as the raid starts. Just to give you guys a heads up on how my things here work. So yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next stream, which is on Wednesday, and Wednesday is Cyberpunk Day. So we're gonna close out the Cyberpunk story around that point, and hopefully, I get the feeling I'm gonna get smashed on. I just have the feeling. So yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys. You all have a good one. Goodbye, shards.